Hi you guys, welcome back to Channel Claire. How are you guys feeling today? I for one had a great day. I think that Johnny also had a great day and enjoyed himself. I actually just got back from this Wednesday wind down at our apartment. Like they had it in the little club room thing or whatever, and they had some really nice wine. We met some of the our other residents that live here and whatnot. I found a new dealer, just great things, and now it just adds on to all the testimonies that we got today for Johnny. Literally for Johnny. At this point, I'm thinking that Amber Heard's team is quite literally I honestly think that they've sat back and conspired together. Elaine, Ben, and all of them, they sat back and conspired and were like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna we're gonna do this, but we're gonna get all this evidence, and it's going to sound horrible for Amber, but we're still gonna make it seem like we're defending her by asking these questions in a really rude fucking tone and acting like we're pissed about this shit. Because literally all of their evidence has pointed directly to Amber Heard being a fraudulent fucking liar. We have had the responding officers supposed to be by the book, by the law. We're in this court case, responding officers. So Io calls the fucking police. Amber likes to scream in the tape, in the audio you guys have heard, I didn't call anyone. And Johnny is like, you told Io to call the police. So Io calls the police, and then we get the second phone call that Raquel made. If you guys haven't heard that audio, Raquel made the second phone call, but she did it anonymously. But Incredibly Average went all into it, her voice is exactly the same, and she made this anonymous phone call as well. So there were two phone calls that were made to the police for Amber. Yet Amber wants to claim she didn't call the police. Yeah, but you told your fucking friends to do it because y'all conspired and had a fucking plan. So now you do all this fucking shit. The police are called. The police come. And this police officer with the LAPD says, when he's asked, would you say everyone there was reluctant to let you enter the apartment? He says, I felt that way. Amber didn't want the police on the scene because she knew, A, Johnny wasn't there, B, nothing was going on. They all said she had nothing on her face. The LAPD officer said he was impressed by how nice the penthouse was. Didn't look like a crime scene. Didn't look like the bottles thrown and shit thrown all over the place, glass broken, all this other fucking bullshit she claimed. None of that. But these pictures arise, staged as fuck pictures arrive, that Amber and her friends just fucking did and made, which is really property damage, because you're fucking staging shit that didn't happen in Johnny's fucking property. So really, you want to claim he's done property damage to you? You're doing property damage to him by staging this bullshit. It's unbelievable. Dude. And Elaine really had her run with this one. Alejandro was fucking hilarious. I think all of us have a little bit of Alejandro right here in our heart because we're fucking over it. We're fucking done. We're tired because this bitch is a liar. There was nothing there. This is what he says. And Elaine fucking kept on trying to get him to say something. Trying. And failing miserably. Oh, that's not the video. Shit. Hold on, let me get the video. Okay, this is Alejandro. And Alejandro is sitting in his car. He's vaping. He even starts driving. At the end, the judges literally, I've never seen something like this before in my life. She's, Jesus. This is all a joke. It's like, it's so fucking funny. There's been so many funny moments in this case, this trial. Just the complete absurdity and audacity of it all, you know? And Amber's sitting up there trying not to, like, have any emotions, but I'm like, you look so stupid. Even Joe Rogan is like, this bitch is fucking crazy. The world is waking up. The world is seeing. There is nothing she can do to come back from this. It's done. Because she did all of this, because remember, it all stems from Amber. She did all of this. And we're going to get to Laura next, talking about how Amber and her team with the fucking Samantha Spector, or whatever her fucking name is, how they wanted this to be very public. Very public. She did this. This all stems from her. She got all these people here round up because she wanted to fucking put defamation against Johnny and defame him, which we also had the talent agent testimony today. 2 days after the fucking op-ed came out. Johnny lost his role in Pirates. Case fucking closed. That just proves right there. Like, it's dumb. It's so dumb. Like, I am so happy and relieved, but it's also at the same time, it's so fucked up that this woman thought that she was going to get away with this. That Johnny literally was just going to give up and just be like, that he loved her that much that he was going to give her everything, all of him, his soul, his everything that he's worked for the past 30 plus fucking years. Inflated sense of self. And I just keep thinking back to what I read in the last video with the NPD. Inflated sense of self and thinking that everybody should have the same view of you. She really thinks that this makes sense to all of us. Like, it makes sense to her, so it should make sense to us. But because we're rational, normal thinking human beings, it's literally insanity. It's insane. Like, oh my fucking God. This is Alejandra.
Sorry, but I remember, I gotta tell the whole story.
Right, he won't tell the whole story how it happened. Mind you, he's in his car.
They went and get the keys. They come down. They say, somebody tried to get into my unit. There's scratches on my door. And like...
Right. They sit here trying to say someone's trying to get into their fucking unit because there's scratches on the door. Just the fucking dramatics.
I'm really sorry, but who will think it's gonna get into your unit because they saw some scratches on the door, like, what, 4 inches?
4 inches.
The door? Because the dog was scratching the door, was trying to get in.
It's a fucking dog.
Someone's trying to break into the unit. I said, in my head, I was like, you think someone's trying to get into your
They're
unit?
stupid, Alejandra.
There's scratches, like 4 inches above
and Johnny is
the
having the
floor
best of time
door.
watching this.
That was the dog trying to get into the unit. They were
He's
so
cracking
afraid.
up.
Oh, somebody's trying to get
He's
into my
fucking
unit. Like,
cracking up.
On, really?
And Amber's just sitting there facing the front with like they got the side profile today, but like she's just sitting there being humiliated and has to take it. Has to take it all. I think this is the one.
Oh, I'm really sorry, but who will think it's gonna get into your unit because they saw some scratches on the door?
Okay, we saw that one. Oh, this is the bruising, cuts, and scratches.
And
yeah.
Rocky, I always look into their eyes. Okay. And I will probably...
He said, I always look into their eyes. He's right here with them. He was looking Amber and Raquel in the fucking eyes. So when you're looking somebody in the eyes, you see their whole fucking face. Okay, you just don't see right here. You see their whole face.
Wouldn't notice like any swollen
Right.
or bruise. Like I said,
He would have noticed, and Johnny's
I
smiling.
probably would notice.
Is it fair to say, Mr. Romero?
Johnny can't even hide his joy. He is smiling. He knows it's a fucking wrap. Like, it's a wrap. Everything that Amber and her team have tried to throw, literally just throw, because they're just throwing random shit out there hoping that it sticks. Everything they've tried to do has fallen flat, has fallen short, has been disproven, has been explained, has been refuted. You were beat down so badly. You had broken noses, noses. Had a broken nose, had split lips, had bruises, cuts, scratches all over your fucking body. But no one has seen anything on you in any fucking instance. People were seeing you every day, multiple times a day, and they saw nothing. He's laughing at you. He's laughing at you. And I know I just saw on Twitter, and we'll get to it, but in 2018, it is 2022, okay? 19, 20, 21, 2020, 2019. So 5 years ago, you were still trying to text this man happy fucking birthday saying that you missed him. And you were on block. It's humiliating. It is cringeworthy what this woman has subjected herself to, and like, she has no one to blame but herself. And I saw someone say in the comments that they felt like, we really need to think about what's happening after this, because they think Amber would be at a point where they may, do something to herself. But like, I feel like, I don't know if narcissists have that ability. Like, they're so vain and so like self involved. I don't know if they would have it in them to harm themselves in that way. But I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. I think they're more interested in harming and controlling other people. But I definitely do think, like I said in the other video, I definitely think Amber needs to be put the fuck away. Like, this is not okay. Especially hearing all of this evidence, the diagnoses, law officers, like, all of these people are under fucking oath. None of these people have anything to gain from this, although Amber Heard and her team want to just make it seem like all these people are on Johnny's fucking payroll. And it's just like, well, honestly, you're on Amber's payroll, and this is why you're willing to make yourself look like a fucking ass on national TV, streaming, whatever, for the world to see. That's going to be there forever. This is never going away. Magazines are calling it like the trial of the century. Like, this is huge. It's everywhere. I've got my mom asking me about it and shit, and she doesn't care about any of this, Like, it's crazy. Let's see what Alejandro says, because he's funny as fuck.
That you can't say that Amber Heard had injuries or did not have injuries that day on the 20th.
And then he's saying, no, I didn't see anything on her. And she's saying because he doesn't know what type of fucking makeup she has on, that he can't say and or not say whether or not she had bruises and cuts on her or not. No, bitch. He's saying he didn't see shit. He's saying he didn't remember. And because he was looking at them, if he did see something, he would have fucking noticed it. Let me stop talking. I just got, Elaine is such... Oh my god, Elaine has the biggest fucking hard on for Johnny. And I know y'all have seen that TikTok of Johnny at like this premiere, and it looks like Elaine in the background, like standing behind like the barriers and shit, and it looks exactly like Elaine, like there as a fan for Johnny. Let me know if you fucking have seen that. Like, she has such a hard on for Johnny. Such a hard on. It's so obvious. She wants him so bad. Ugh.
25th.
I don't remember.
Okay.
And like I said, I would probably remember the swollen, but I
He
didn't
would
saw
have remembered.
anything. I don't just don't remember.
I don't remember.
And you don't remember seeing anything, right? But do you remember even looking?
I remember.
Do you remember even looking? The fuck are you even talking about? He just said he looked them in the fucking eyes. What do you mean, do you remember even looking? What does that even mean, Elaine? Do you remember even looking? So he came up there and was just looking at the floor like this. Like that, just looking down the floor, didn't look at nobody. Come on, y'all gotta come back. Like, sis, oh my God.
I remember. I'm really sorry, but I remember. I gotta tell the whole story how they got there. Before they
Tell
went
us,
and get the key.
Alejandro.
They
What's
come
up?
down. They say somebody tried to get into my.
And Alejandro is in his car. He has shit to do. He got places to go. He's vaping. He's whipping it. He's whipping it. Y'all. The judge literally was flabbergasted. She said she ain't never seen some shit like this before in her life. There have been many times that they've caught her looking like in complete disbelief and shaking her head like, is this really fucking happening?
To my unit. There's scratches on my door. And like, I'm really sorry, but who will think it's gonna get into your unit because they saw some scratches on the door, like what, 4 inches above
Right.
the door? Because the dog was scratching the door, was trying to get in, and they thought about
Stupid.
someone trying to break into the unit.
Like a
I said,
dumbass.
on my head, I was like, you think someone's trying to get into your unit?
Right.
There's scratches like 4 inches above the floor on your door. That was the dog
Funny.
trying to get into the unit. They were so afraid. Oh, somebody's trying to get into my unit. They're like, oh, come on, really? And
I wish I could
actually
read lips
went.
better to see
They
what
asked
Ben
me
was
to
saying to
go
Johnny.
inside the unit just to check room by room to make sure no one was there. So I did that. It's part of my job. Make sure they're safe. But I didn't understand why they want me to do that. Like, oh, I don't know.
In disbelief.
I just so stressed out because of this. I just don't want to deal with this anymore.
Don't want to deal with it
tired.
no more. I'm
I don't want-
tired. He don't want to deal with it anymore. He's tired. Let this man be free. Let him be free. But that just goes to show you, like, literally all the people that Johnny has come in contact with, the people that Johnny has touched. Nobody has anything but kind words to say about this man. And then in the exact opposite, everybody says how absolutely horrible Johnny is. I mean, oh my God, horrible Amber is. Jesus Christ, it's the wine, I'm sorry. But yeah. And like I said, Joe Rogan calls Amber Heard a crazy lady full of shit and sides with Johnny Depp, per the New York Post. It's crazy. It is crazy. Wow. And the talent agent, he says this here. People don't want to hear the people they look up to are in litigation. The more oxygen it takes up in the overall news and the less focused on that person's career, the less interested studios, brands, and the public are. Less opportunity. And it's true. people vote with their wallet. Like, people, like, really, like, if they disagree with something, they're not going to put their money towards it. Like, we've seen it all the time, especially with, like, Fantastic Beasts, different movie premieres. Like, if there's an actor in it that people are not, like, fucking with, they're not going to go spend their money on it. And that's what's going to happen to Aquaman. And even despite all of that, like Umbrella Guy says, despite all of that, Johnny coming into the public eye, putting all his, literally his life's work on the line, his whole life story on the line, inviting us into his life because he is willing to go down for the truth. He's willing to go down for the truth. Like, that's just what it is. It doesn't fucking matter that all these people don't want to fucking work with him and don't want to have nothing to fucking do with him and want to fucking turn their back on him and drop him even though they made him. He's made them millions upon millions, billions of fucking dollars. Disney, I'm looking at you. And you want to just turn your back on somebody before you even know the facts. Like, he said it. That's his talent agent. 2 days after. Y'all, 2 days after. God damn it. 2 days. Let me find it. Christian Cariano testifies Johnny Depp was dropped from POTC just 2 days after Amber Heard published her op-ed. So this is a defamation case, right? This is what we're going for, defamation, proving that because of Amber's op-ed that they fucking tried to give Johnny the fucking edited version of, instead of the actual version as to why we're here. This is proving here from his talent agent, and he would be the most person who would know these details that have to do with his work. And defamation meaning his money and his reputation, he was no longer able to do the things that he was doing prior to this happening. His agent is going to have the most knowledge of that. And he is saying that after 2 days, which is really fucked up that Disney didn't even, like, there's no time for a conversation. Like, did they even ask Johnny, like, what's up, what happened, what's going on with you, are you okay, this, that, and other? You just fucking dropped him after this man has made one of the best characters and made y'all bukus of money? This is a defamation case. This right now, case fucking closed. Case closed. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do we need to even go on from here? It's just further going to make Amber look like the ass that she is, but honestly, it's her karma. Damn. It's her literal karma. All of this is happening. Like, I feel bad because I have empathy, I have sympathy, and it's just like, I see everything that is happening online. I see all the stuff, like, even me talking about her, calling her names and shit because I'm so fucking frustrated, but it's just like, she deserves it. She did it to herself, but but I do feel bad because, like, this is humiliating. It is absolutely humiliating. Johnny was supposed to make a film about Houdini with Disney before Amber Heard falsely accused him. The amount of potential masterpieces that were robbed from us will never not drive me nuts. I will never accept it. Marta tweeted that. At Dior Depp. She tweeted that, and it's so true. Like, defamation, we've proved it now. Now what? Now fucking what? What else is there to fucking do? Can we call it quits? Because y'all literally don't have anything. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I think Johnny looked lovely today. As he always does. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. The fact that she was still trying to text him in 2018. Woo! Christian Cariano testified that Jerry Bruckheimer admitted that Disney would not hire Johnny Depp because of Amber's accusations. Here we go! Defamation. Case 1. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Like, it's over. It is over for you. Like, there's no more to talk about. And I didn't get to watch this part with Laura Wassner, Johnny's divorce attorney, informing Lane during deposition that Amber wanted to go scorched earth, full media, when Johnny chose to divorce her.
To us.
Oh, let me hear this.
My recollection is that is in almost all of our cases, certainly those with high-profile clients, we would have liked to take it out of the system.
Right. Meaning off record. Do that shit in private. Because you know TMZ fucking stalks the fucking divorce reports or whatever. Especially out in California. They stalk that shit to see who's getting divorced. And they were trying to keep it off record. But no.
Ms. Spector was not willing to do that with this case.
Ms. Spector being Amber's counsel at the time of the divorce.
All I recall is that without any notice to us at 8:30 in the morning on the 27th.
Wow.
Samantha Spector and her client went into court and obtained a no-notice ex parte restraining order.
She just said pretty much that they did not want to fucking do this shit in private, then proceeded on the 27th to walk their ass up there early as fuck in the morning, couldn't even wait till midday, had the paparazzi up early, walked their fucking asses in there for a, what was it?
Have you had any...
What was it called?
Have you had any...
Morning on the 27th. Samantha Spector and her client went into court and obtained a no-notice ex parte restraining order.
No notice ex parte restraining order. For why, bitch? Johnny was nowhere even around you and or near you. Gone, minding his business, not thinking about your fucking ass anymore. Glad to be away from you and your fucked up evil energy. And you wanted to decide to do a no notice on the 27th. And let me look this up before I say it. On the 27th, his daughter's fucking birthday, you fucking bitch. That is Lily's birthday. No notice, you up and walked into a court, paparazzi on spot, and filed a fucking no notice restraining order. It's evil. It is evil. You did not have to do it this way. And then she sips her water.
Have you had any
She sipped the
communications?
That's literally the definition of sipping tea. She dropped that shit and sipped her fucking tea like, yeah, eat that, bitch. And the silence from Elaine is gold. What do you say and come back from that? What do you say?
With Samantha Spector prior.
My recollection is that is
It's
in almost
just a fucking... Wow. And if I hear Elaine bring up makeup one more fucking time, no cream, no fucking makeup is going to hide the fact that Amber Heard had bruises on her. She simply didn't have them. They were not there. And there have been at this point 15 plus people that have told you that they're not. If a jury is sitting through all of this in the 2 weeks in fucking 3 days we've been goddamn doing this shit, and they come up with another fucking conclusion other than the fact that Amber Heard is a bold-faced fucking narcissistic borderline fucking liar who needs to be locked up in padded walls, then there is no justice. I already know from previous court cases, high-profile court cases, that have the outcome is fucking astonishing. It's fucked up. It's unfair. But if this person who is very high profile, white male in society, gets blamed for this, there's no hope. It's just madness, you guys. It's absolute madness. Johnny's lawyer, Laura, said that the temporary restraining order was dropped right before the divorce settlement. Like, she wanted to make sure she got that $7 million. She had no intention of fucking donating that $7 million anywhere. But wanted to sit up there and get on a national, well, not a national TV, but a TV show and say, I'm donating all of my money to charity. This is going here, this is going here. And she thought people weren't going to pick up on that shit. She thought people weren't going to want to get proof of that $7 million that you're supposed to be donating. For real. And they just briefly touched on that when Johnny was trying to get into that. Of course, they objected. But it's just like, we see right through you, girl. We see right through you. And you had a friendship with Christian Cariano, Mr. Cariano, who dropped bombs. He dropped the biggest bombs, you guys. Like, literal. Listen to this. Just fucking listen. This blows the whole defamation case out of the fucking, like, literally, there's no denying that Johnny was affected by this shit. Like, there's no 2 days after. 2 days after. Like, if we really want to just make it so simple and to keep it about this op-ed like Amber Heard's team wants to be, because they keep harping on that, even providing a false, like, not a false article, but an edited article that was put out the day after. This right here blows your case out of the water. Listen to this.
What is your understanding of why Mr. Depp lost Pirate 6?
And it's like, you're asking this question expecting him to say something else. I guess because he had a friendship with Amber prior. But you are not helping Amber. If you are her defense, you are not helping her at all by asking this question. And Christian's, like, his whole body language is just like, I am so beyond this. Like, this is some literal fucking bullshit. I'm ready to go to lunch. I got an appointment. You know, I'm ready to go surf on the fucking beach. I got people to meet, things to do. I got dinners to go to, contracts to sign, making money. This is taking his time away from getting his fucking bag, dealing with this shit in which he knows for a fact. He knows his business affairs. Listen. He took a drink before answering.
My opinion is that it was related to the accusations that Amber has made.
Exactly. Boom. My opinion is that it is because of the accusations that Amber has made, aka defamation. Can we go home now? Can we be done? This is all the jury needed to hear. This was his talent manager, agent at the time, the one who was making the deals, the one who was talking to brands, studios, direct. He was doing this shit. Nobody else is going to know this bullshit. And of course, because, you know, Amber Heard's team doesn't like his responses, they always want to make it seem like these witnesses are just on Johnny's fucking payroll. And because this is Johnny's talent agent, he's benefiting because he's getting money from Johnny doing work. But you would think his money in his pocket flow and his cash flow is being affected because Johnny's not pulling in the money that he used to fucking bring in. So he's being affected as well, which would mean he would know firsthand that this was defamation and that his career was affected, which is exactly what the fuck he was saying. 2 days after, I keep fucking saying it, he lost his role after the op-ed.
And what is your opinion based on?
Excuse me?
What did she say?
What is your opinion based on?
And what is your opinion based on? The fact that he's his talent agent? Bitch.
Conversations with colleagues and studio execs?
Conversations with colleagues and studio execs. Okay, people that are making the fucking deals. Durr, bitch.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
Conversations with studios and other executives,
Right.
both internal and external?
Both internal and external, meaning within his company. And he said he worked at McCann Erickson. And for any of y'all that have watched Mad Men in your lives, McCann Erickson, I could have sworn I've heard McCann Erickson, like one of the advertisers and whatnot on that show. I don't know if that's some type of like fever dream or something, but when he said McCann Erickson, I was like, I know that from somewhere. But yeah.
When you say related to the accusations that were made by Amber Heard against Mr. Depp, are you talking about accusations of domestic violence and abuse by Mr. Depp?
Yes.
Dora. That's it. That's it. They played that in court. The accusations of this falsified fucking abuse that Amber has made up affected Johnny in this industry. He had people and his peers looking at him like, ooh, oh my god. Imagine being at the top of your fucking game, being Johnny Depp, having one of the greatest roles of your life, living your life, just going through, and you're at the top of the fucking world, and then all of a sudden this person that you loved and tried so fucking hard with goes and just blatantly ruins your life. And then after she calls the police and has her friends call the police, after she does that, after she has shitted in your bed, after she has abused you up and down, cut your finger off, did all this shit, brought men in and out of your house while you were out filming, working, bringing money in to support her bitch ass, all of that, you then still in 2018, June 2018, Mr. Cariano testifies that 2 years after Amber Heard had accused Johnny Depp of abuse, went through the whole TRO situation, all of that shit, she sent Johnny a fucking text to say happy birthday. But you're terrified. But you had grossly exaggerated PTSD. But you are so concerned about sending this man a happy birthday text. She texted Christian Cariano saying, I text him happy birthday, ... Didn't go through. Yeah, bitch, you're blocked. And for good reason, because he knew you would be still trying to do this shit and get in contact with him and pull him the fuck in. And he was really, really, truly done with your ass. She says probably for the best, but thought it was the right thing to do. Wanted to let you know. Bitch, you only wanted to let him know because you didn't want Johnny to tell him beforehand. You just decided to go ahead and say it yourself. To make yourself look better. But you look dumb. Because Cristiano Cristiano. I'm like talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. Christian Cariano knew and set up a fucking meeting between the two of you guys in San Francisco. Johnny did not want to meet with you. Johnny did not want to meet with Amber Heard. Mr. Cariano convinced him. He didn't want to. He did not want to. Jesus Christ. Oh, and it looks like here, per the New York Post. Oh, man. It looks like here, per the... Amber Heard has nothing. She has no one. Rocky is not going to show up. Io is not going to show up. And I saw someone comment, or maybe I saw it on Twitter, saying that Io like really loved Amber and was probably one of the only ones who actually thought she was actually being abused. So it's like a sad situation for him, but still, like, all your fucking people, where are your people? And now the New York Post, it posted at 5:54 saying Elon Musk, James Franco won't testify at Depp Heard trial after all. They just put that out there today. Billionaire Elon Musk won't be testifying in Johnny Depp and Amber Heard bombshell defamation trial, and neither will James Franco. Wow. Both men appeared on Heard's publicly available witness list at the start of the trial, but Musk's attorney Alex Spiro said Wednesday his client will not testify. Baby daddy is not testifying. And it serves him the fuck right. I wonder if it's because you called him a space filler. Because you were making embryos and shit with Elon, aka the baby you have now, and you were seen out and about with Elon. You had him in your house while you were married to Johnny Depp, and now he's a space filler? I'm sure the billionaire rocket man Elon Musk did not take that too kindly, because his attorney said today he will not be fucking testifying. Girl, you're toast. It's a fucking wrap. And she was sitting in court today. She looked defeated. She looked defeated. A source with knowledge of the trial confirmed Franco won't take the stand either. Not doing it. Why? They know this bitch. They know her. They've seen her in the most intimate of moments. And apparently Franco was called in because Heard testified that Franco asked her what the fuck happened to her face after Depp allegedly chucked a phone at her, which we know did not fucking happen. So he is like probably realizing all this shit that he's been lied to and whatnot, and he's like, I'm not getting in this. I'm not getting in this. Wow. She said, we were talking, he was saying to me, oh my god, what happened to you? Heard said of Franco. Please. He saw my face and said, what the fuck? Girl, bye. I saw you getting on that goddamn elevator with James Franco trying to hide your face, and you were backed up all on him and shit. You really are a trip, Amber. She was all backed up on him, trying to hide her face. He had his hat on. If y'all have not seen that, please check it out. Wow. The doorman at Depp and Heard's LA building, Alejandro Romero, whom we know and love, provided a statement claiming that he saw Musk a few times a week late at night in 2015. And the Tesla CEO would always visit when Mr. Depp was not home. You sneaky fucking bitch. Like, you weren't afraid. Like, I would be... You weren't afraid he was gonna pop up? Like, Johnny literally can, like, charter a fucking jet at any fucking point, pop up and decide he wants to fucking, like, surprise your ass or some shit, and you're just bringing men in and out of his fucking house. Like, you were supposed to be in love. You were gonna die if he left you. Like, oh my god, I'm dying. You're killing me. Don't leave. She was so concerned about him leaving. Yet as soon as he left, she's bringing fucking people in the fucking house. Oh, it says here, Musk and Heard have said their romance only started once she filed for a divorce from Depp, which is an absolute utter fucking lie. We have the tape. It has also been alleged that Heard once had a threesome with Musk and supermodel Cara Delevingne. How spicy, because also there are pics of Cara in the same fucking elevator. And I believe that shit. There's rumors that Amber allegedly was like doing these sex parties and shit for Elon, like planning these sex parties and whatnot. Like, once you get to a certain status and once you get like a certain type of money and once you get around like certain type of people that are up there like that, they do some weird shit. They're into some weird shit, because you have to realize normal stuff that excites us in life does nothing for them. They've been there, done that 10 times over. Like, they have to go to the extreme to get excitement. They have to do the fucking most to get excitement and have fun, because they've done it. Like, we can't imagine chartering a fucking jet and like going to fucking Rome for a dinner or some shit just because. Like, they can do shit like that. You know? I believe that these people who have money like that are into some weird ass shit. So apparently, there we go. Elon's lawyer said he ain't fucking testifying. He ain't getting in this shit. Not getting in it. Franco ain't getting in it. So who else does Amber have? Who else does she have? Whitney? Raquel, who fucking turned on her and told us all that she slapped her in the face on a shopping trip? Like, wow. A to Z list on celebs planning to testify. Let me see if this will tell me anything. All these ads. Oh no, my computer died. Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So Amber's witness list. So Amber is the first one. She's going to be testifying for herself. Amber Laura Heard. Then Johnny C. Depp, she's calling him. Then Adair Agel, I don't know who that is. Julian Eckert, I don't know who that is. Laurel Anderson, the marriage counselor. Catherine Arnold, I don't know who that is. Maybe I should. I feel like her name's familiar. Amy Banks. Ellen Barkin, I think she's an actress. Isaac Barach. How is she calling Isaac Barach? But that's going to be via deposition. Okay, but how is she calling Isaac Barach after all the shit he said? Like, I don't understand why she would want to call him. But, Robin Brom, Lisa Bean, Adam Borowski, Sean Bett. Again, why is she calling Sean Bett? And that's his deposition. They're probably just about to clip this, clip all this shit out of context. Alan Bolstein, Jacob Bloom, I think that was Johnny's lawyer back in the day that she sent the fucking blackmail letter to. Natasha Brooks, Christian Cariano, who just testified for Johnny and pretty much said he like literally lost jobs because of her. So I don't know how that's gonna go. And then custodian of records, corporate designee, action property management. And they're going to be, half of these people are via fucking deposition. So they're going to clip all this shit out. Only in person is going to be Amber, Johnny, Julian Eckert, Catherine Arnold, and Adam Borowski. And then the Adair Abergel guy, I'm probably butchering that, is going to be live via WebEx. So it's like you have no one. Literally no one. Holy fuck. Wow. Wow. Is that it? That can't be it. But that's what I keep seeing. Visit. They just keep showing this one page. That's Johnny Depp's. Okay, maybe there's more here. Let me see. So who else do we have? Okay, there is more. Let's see. LAPD, Colonel Colwyn, Candace Davidson, Christy Dobrunsky, Debbie Depp, Stephen Dowders, Josh Drew. I'm just saying people. Whitney Henriquez, Jennifer Howe. How the fuck is she calling Jennifer Howe after Jennifer Howe blew all her shit out the water and said that Whitney was literally scared of her? And Whitney tried to say she slept on her bedroom floor, and Jennifer Howe was like, no, I gave you a guest room. You came to stay with me because you had to leave because you were terrified of your sister. You feared that she would kill Johnny. So stop it. Melanie Iglesias, Don Hughes, James Franco, but we know that that's not happening anymore, so I don't know what that's about. It said it was going to be live via WebEx. Not happening. Who else? Bonnie Jacobs, Tracy Jacobs, Kate James. How is Kate James going to fucking testify for you? But again, it says by deposition. David Kipper. Who else? Who else do we see that is of note? Raquel Pennington. It says by deposition for her. Alejandro Romero. We saw him. Says by deposition. I'll tell it right. By deposition. Adam Wallman by deposition. All these people are about to blow her shit out the fucking water and can do exactly what all of the witnesses have continued to do since they've been on the fucking stand, since the beginning of this whole ordeal, is to literally say there's nothing. Or they will take all of these depositions and shit because it's literally depositions and they hardly have anybody in person coming. They're just going to use certain fucking clips and then try to use those clips to make a whole narrative that doesn't even fucking make sense, that is not accurate. And it's fucking bullshit. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing. And there was also this picture of Johnny and Amber. Not Johnny and Amber, but Elon and Amber. And they're walking around and shit, and Elon has these bruises on his face. Someone tweeted and said, not even Elon could tame Amber. Probably had him tied and beat the hell out of him. Look at this. You can see the bruises on his face. Like, where did this come from? What are you doing to get bruises like that? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Like, what are you doing to get these such bruises on your face, Elon? Boom. Another one. Looks very similar to Johnny when he was married to Amber. These random marks and shit on them. Looking disheveled and distressed and stressed out. Not at their peak. No man who has been with Amber Heard ever looks like they're at their peak happiness and shit. Like, they look worn the fuck out. Just worn out. Damn. Amber Heard initiated a meeting with Johnny Depp while he was under the restraining order she filed against him. Boom. You're not scared. You wanted him
My
back.
understanding of the restraining order, at least at the time, was that he couldn't go within a certain distance of her.
That's exactly what it means.
Okay. And what was her suggestion with respect to that issue?
Her suggestion.
In connection with her wanting to meet with him?
She promised me and told me to relay to him that she would never accuse him of violating the the restraining order as a
Bitch, why the fuck would anybody believe that you were going to take your word, take your promise? Oh, I'm not gonna fucking say anything if we break this restraining order, when you literally just went up in the court and said that this man fucking abused you. Who is going to believe that? But the crazy thing is that they did. They fucking did, because he ended up meeting up with her. He
as a
literally
result of agreeing
ended
to
up
meet
meeting
her.
up with her.
And I believe, but I don't recall exactly, there were conversations with both sides legally, I believe at the time, to make it transparent to everybody that this was happening.
Right.
Okay. And then what happened next?
But you're so scared.
I arranged the meeting. Johnny was in San Francisco
That's the audio we heard.
on tour, and I arranged
Won't
to
leave him
borrow
alone.
a friend's house, and Amber and I flew to San Francisco and drove to the
She flew all the
house
way to fucking San
and-
Francisco to meet up with the man that she said had brutally fucking abused her. She flew. She wasn't even in the area. She flew all the way there. But she's terrified.
Johnny showed up a few hours later.
And did the two of them meet
Yeah, they
Yes,
in the same room?
met in the same room. Yeah.
they sat outside.
Okay.
Bullshit.
How close to each other were they?
Bullshit.
Inches away from each other.
Inches away from each other, and she
And
wasn't scared,
how
but she
long,
had PTSD.
Were they out there talking? For how long were they out there talking?
Several hours.
Several hours. They sat out talking in San Francisco, where she flew her ass there to meet this man who supposedly abused her. Okay, Amber. Oh, fucking K. And you, Missy, run your mouth too fucking much, because we all know Elon is handling all your legal fees, your friends' legal fees and shit. But Elon is not, because his ego is like up here. He is not going to take it well that you called him a space filler while you were making embryos with him and shit. He's not going to take it well that you're calling him a space filler. So be worried that them checks being cut might stop. Now what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Amber? What the fuck are you going to do? This was a great day. Funny as fuck. Johnny looks like he enjoyed himself. I enjoyed myself. It's just madness. And as always, I just keep thinking, and as Johnny has said, it did not have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. As Laura said, Amber wanted to go scorched earth with this. They could have kept this shit off the fucking record. Instead, her and her team went and made a no-notice fucking TRO on Johnny's birthday, claiming that he abused her. He abused her. He abused her. Lies. Amber, you're trifling. You need this and you deserve this karma. You need to be put away. I hope that you seek help, because this is embarrassing. This is humiliating. You have a daughter who eventually is going to grow up and see all of this and know that her mother is a complete insane woman. Redeem yourself at some point, please. If only for the sake of your child that you claim to love so fucking much. Which I don't believe, because that is not an emotion I believe that Amber has, because she had the world at her feet. She had this man adoring her. A great man, a giant of a man adoring her. And it's still having the world at her feet was not enough. So nothing will be enough. So we'll see how tomorrow goes, you guys. We will see how tomorrow goes, because this is just, I mean, it's trending all over. Aquaman is currently trending. Why is Aquaman trending? Did they release her ass? Why is Aquaman trending? Oh, people are putting the petition up to replace Amber. Wow. If you haven't signed the petition, sign the petition. I don't know how much it's going to do, but I guess if people see it enough, possibly. There are currently on this petition, the petition on change.org to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 has over 2 million signatures. Amber, it's done. You will never act again in this industry. You might need to go into the other industry you were in that you tried to accuse Johnny of exposing you for, but that might be the best industry for you at this point, because it's a fucking wrap. And your team really, really needs to get it together. But that's it, you guys. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your evening wherever you may be in this crazy ass fucking world. And I did see someone comment on one of my videos that in this bizarro world, Amber Heard still might win. And I'm just like, I need to stop saying literally, but that can't be. I'm just not even going to put that energy out there. I'm not going to fucking do it. Think about liking, think about subscribing. If not, I completely understand, but I will see you guys in another video. Ta-ta for now. Bye.